a trip that I've done in a trip before. And I think I've said it before actually, to take photos of important documents like passport, boarding pass, hotel booking confirmation, travel insurance, and then keep it in one album in your phone, so that when you get like panicky, it's all there. I also learned this from my husband. He actually prints everything, and we have like a printed folder of every single important, like every document we have. So we travel with a pot of copies in case we lose our passports, and we've got a copy of a passport, we've got a passport number or whatever.
I also would say the duplicate documents thing. So that I
Mm.
have a on my notes app. There's a scanner function on that.
Yeah.
So I scan in all my like critical things. Um, you can get like this little secret pocket thing that you can strap. It's a really close bag to your body. So it's not like a handbag, and you can kind of put it underneath your clothes. I put any cash in those things. Um, and then yeah, I think also just a
Ah,
takeaway from today. I think I want to get a sunflower lanyard because I realized
yeah,
like it would just save a lot of
yeah,
conversations that I think sometimes are made a lot more difficult for us in the airport.
yeah.
And then yeah, there's a lot less grace given in those like very shouty conversations. So yeah, I think I'd like to add that to my hack list for sure.
And you, Viv? I think hacks, things like checking in online so that when you get there you have a bit less to do. Yeah, getting there with the aim of 3 hours earlier than boarding time, because it's not going to be 3 hours because life is going to happen. But then it just means that you're going to be late for being early, which
Hmm.
I prefer to do that every single time. Um, yeah, sensory things, noise cancelling, things to smell, things to touch. Um, yeah, and I guess like maybe an internal resolve with traveling as well, because I think sometimes with all of the noise and the doings, like we can get swept up in it. So that internal resolve of like, I'm traveling for this reason, like I'm traveling to rest, or I'm traveling to explore the world, or I'm traveling to give myself a break, or whatever it is. So when things are like going haywire, or things go wrong, or they don't go to plan, it's like coming back to that resolve that like I'm here to do this, and am I still able to do that? Like yeah, just having an internal reset and like an anchor within all of that. And finding pockets of like what can ground you. So yeah, for me it's meditation, but for somebody else it might be yeah, whatever that is. So yeah, finding ways to incorporate that throughout your process.
Wonderful. I think um, my practical tip I would recommend is, and I think someone mentioned it briefly, is allowing for rest days when you're on trips, particularly long ones. So don't feel pressured to have to go on an excursion, go to this tour, go to that tour, go to this restaurant, go to that place. What I tend to do is I give myself slow ADHD days where it's okay, kind of just like, if I want to chill and rot in the bed in the hotel
Yeah.
room, I can do that. I have the day planned to do that. So giving the opportunity to do that and not overwhelm ourselves with kind of like trying to do everything at once, because again, feeling overstimulated. So giving the opportunity to kind of like have a rest day if you're one of those people that is avid itinerary sort of person. So yeah.
ADHD Babes, the podcast, every 2 weeks on Wednesdays.